I think for us, it's very important that you understand this is my biggest challenge I've ever had in my coaching career, but it is the very thing that drives you, the passion of the challenge and everything. And with this group, it's changing a culture. It's engulfing the student body to come back into that arena and be supportive. We will not have success this year if that student body is not sitting in there. So we're spending a lot of time cultivating the student body about who we are, our system, style of play, and those things. So if this team plays with confidence, I think they have an opportunity to have some success this year, and that's going to be a big thing with them. So I'm really spending a lot of time over in that area, instilling that confidence back into them, giving them their passion back, because the bottom line is at some point in time, all of these players were the best basketball players on their high school team. Then they play with enormous amount of confidence. I need to get that swag back in them where we can play with confidence, and the students are going to be a big part of that.
When you came in at Oregon, that was a challenge as well, and you were able to build that program up. What lessons did you learn from working and coaching in Eugene that you can now bring to Pullman?
Probably the same lessons I learned when we built St. Mary's College out in Moraga, California. That number one, you have to get an outstanding coaching staff. I feel like I've done that, bringing back Sylvie Dominguez, who helped me build St. Mary's program into a championship program and still there today. Greg Graham, who went to the University of Oregon, helped me build the University of Oregon. Those guys really understand what it takes to be successful starting out, let's say, at a bottom level. And I think the other thing is to make sure you stabilize the academics, stabilize your character, stabilize your recruiting. We've done all of those things. The next piece now is you have to implement your system, style of play, and changing your culture. And then the last piece of that is the product you put on the floor. That'll be the test. The test that students will look at, the fans will look at, and ultimately how you'll be judged. So we're in that phase of building this thing right now, is putting together that product.
I wasn't in the roundtable with you and DaVonte Lacy, but I saw that you talked about the importance of taking a sabbatical. Can you touch on that a little bit?
I think anybody that has been in any job for any length of time, 30 plus years I'm talking, you do need to take a step back. It is good for you to take some time off, because coaching is hard on your body. It's hard on your spirit. It's hard on your soul. In this day and age of everything on the peripheral you have to deal with, these are big jobs. They're tough jobs. So to have the opportunity to step away from the game, I feel very fortunate, number one, to have the chance to come back. Number two, the fact that you feel rested and reinvigorated, being stepped away from the game. And number three, you get to work for your good buddy Bill Moose, Mike Marlowe. Those are good people. And you have a sense being up there in Pullman in a wonderful community that it's not just about winning for your school, but it's winning for that community. So every day I come to work has been a great day.
Obviously, you guys are going to head to Eugene this year. What are the emotions that you're going to be having when you play your former Ducks?
I've already had some of those emotions where you've had to sit into an arena and announce a game. As recent as coming back there for the celebration of life for Aaron Jones, and sitting in that arena and realizing the next time you're going to be in this arena is that you're going to be here with your Washington State team. And then you walk into the MacArthur and you look on the wall and there's this 10-foot by 20-foot mural on the wall of you coaching a game against Washington State with DaVonte Lacy on the floor. So there's a lot of things that work here, but the bottom line is Oregon was a great program, and when we were the caretakers of that program, we left it in tremendous shape, success-wise, graduation rates, very good job of what we needed to get done there. Now we're the caretakers of Washington State, and to bring my team back in there coaching another program, I feel very blessed, very fortunate, and I look forward to that opportunity.
You really build Oregon up to the point where they could have such a beautiful arena like they do now. Is there any bitterness that you weren't able to coach in it?
You don't have bitterness, again, because, again, all of these institutions are 100-plus years of age when you talk about schools in the Pac-12 conference or schools at that level. And in all those cases, the one common thread in all of them is the schools. That's the constant in it. Everything else from the president, the athletic director, the players, the coaches, they all have changed throughout the years. So it really is about what did you do with it when it was in your hands. I can go to sleep at night. I feel very good turning around and looking back at what we did and left St. Mary's in great shape and great hands, and what we did at the University of Oregon. We left it in great shape and in great hands.
Is there going to be any extra motivational talk you're going to give to your team when you guys go play the Ducks to get that win in Eugene?
It'll be the same motivational talk that I give them every day right now. Play first class, look first class, act first class, and you'll be first class.